Hey, this is the video for Cell Division 2. So go ahead and set up a new entry for your Cornell notes. Remember to start a new page for this video, and you can check out the essential vocabulary. Today we will be discussing meiosis and gamete. So meiosis is slightly different than mitosis. In fact, it's a lot different than mitosis. It's a little bit more complicated, but there's a few takeaways that you have to know, and there's some things that remain the same and some things that will be different. So meiosis is a cell division process that creates gametes with half of the number of chromosomes. And we will be talking about gametes after this process is shown, but just so you know, gametes are sperm and eggs. So like I did for mitosis, I'm going to walk you through the process and I'm going to discuss what is happening, and then I'll show you it, try to show it to you in a little bit more animated format. So the first thing we have is we're going to have the replication. Replication is the first step for meiosis and mitosis. That's important. Write it down. Now, what happens is you're going to have these centromeres are moving off to the side as the nuclear membrane is disintegrating. And then what happens is some of the chromosomes will line up in the middle, and then they will exchange some information through a process called crossing over. And then what happens is you have these spindle fibers that are pulling them apart. Now it's not separating the X's, it's just pulling them apart and making two daughter cells. And then there is going to be further divisions where these cells or these chromosomes are going to line up again, and then they're going to be separated into smaller sections. So if you notice, at the beginning we started out with 4 chromosomes, and now we have 2 chromosomes once our nuclear membrane has been reestablished. So I'm going to rewind this and show you what it looks like once we start out. We can do it fast again. All right, so when we begin, the first thing that happens is the nuclear membrane is going to disappear. Then you're going to have the chromosomes will replicate, going from this single strand to an X shape, and then you're going to have the cells basically are pulling apart and dividing first into 2 cells, then into 4 cells. So this is what it looks like as we have it animated. We pull it apart, then we're going to pull it apart even further, and then we're going to reestablish our nuclear membrane. Now, the overview for meiosis. Note right here, you start with 1 cell. You end up with 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you notice, every single daughter cell looks different. It is half of the copy of the DNA, so none of these are different. And because we had that crossing over and the random assortment, we have different daughter cells. And we'll talk more about that in the 3rd video. And the last thing is it forms gametes. And gametes are sperm and egg. The definition is simply sperm or egg with half of the DNA of the parent. So if this parent had, like humans, will have 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs. The sperm or the egg will have 23 chromosomes. So in a female, what happens is you're going to get 1 meiotic division. And 3 of these will actually not fully form, and they are called polar bodies. You don't have to know that for the regions, but you're going to get 1 egg from a meiotic cell division. Basically what they're doing is putting all of the cytoplasm, putting all of the energy into forming 1 egg cell. And notice this egg cell has half of the chromosomes of the parent. Now in a sperm, for every cell division, you're getting 4 sperm cells, and each sperm cell is different. So again, in females, you're getting 1 egg, even though it has 4 offspring daughter cells. And for males, you're getting 4 sperm cells or 4 gametes. So I would like you to respond to this check for understanding. I want to see if you really understood what I was teaching you. I hope that this video was informative. I thank you for your attention, and I will see you soon.